can't sit up here and think somebody owe you nothing. Um, Speaking of somebody owing us something, it's a trip that I segue because I wasn't even planning this show like we always do. Me and one of my homies, we was sitting back talking about uh, the art of expectation, meaning like
Yeah,
the art of expectation, meaning
yeah. I know what you about to say.
like. But I'm gonna put a twist on it. Like sometimes we be going through something. Like we may be married or our best friend, or we sitting there, we down, and we fell on our ass, we broke. You know what I'm saying?
We need to adjust our expectations. Is that
Yeah,
what you're
because
trying to say?
sometimes we get mad at our spouses, our friends, and I ain't saying it's hate. You sometimes you get, especially your spouse, because sometimes you feel like that he or she is supposed
Take your side.
to take, not even take your side, but take your side in a way, but you supposed to. Sometimes you feel like that he or she's supposed to come to your aid if they can, even if it's just a plan. It don't always have to be money. But if they sit there, and I got a question, but if they sit there while you going through it when you broke, and don't say, hey, how we gonna do this? Hey, how much you need to get that fixed? Let's figure out a way to get this fixed. Let's figure out a way to pay this and pay that. If they don't say that, dude, are you? Because he said we was talking and we had different opinions of it. I say, yeah, your spouse is supposed to automatically know you. That's why you with this person. That's why you live with this person or married this person or joined with this person. So I ain't talking about no friendship. We talking about relationships here.
Yeah.
Is that person male or female? I don't care how strong you are. Is that person supposed to look at you and understand what you're going through and say, hey, look, let's come up with a plan. Or hey, look, here go a couple of hundred to take care of this. Is that person obligated?
Or are they supposed to wait till you ask? Is that what you?
I'm kind of going there. Is that person obligated? Because when you expect, I'm getting back to expectation. When you expect that person, man, he know what I'm going through. He should help me. Man, she know what I'm going through. She should help me. I shouldn't have to ask. Now I'm touching on something. Where do you stand with that?
Okay, my opinion.
Because the other expectation to make you kind of upset with your spouse.
significant other.
Do you have reason to be upset if they don't say, or if they don't come up with a plan, or if they don't engage with you on your situation when you're going through it and y'all a partnership?
Okay, this is my opinion. Like you said, we're one. We're a team. We're a team around here. And I understand, like, with me and my wife, we have a catering business, but she has a job and I've had jobs. But our ultimate goal is to be able to do the catering business all the way. And that's it.
Right.
But my wife is one of the people, like, that check coming in steady is something, a foundation for her.
Oh yeah, no, you have to have that.
You have to have that. But it goes to this: when we sit down and we talk, the reason why I love my wife so much and we so click. I've had a bunch of women in my lifetime. I had women with a whole lot more money than me and my wife have, and knew my dreams, but never, hey, let's start this thing. And so I think you're right. The expectation is, okay, damn, you know what I want to do. You know I have the drive to do it. You know I have I got the physical presence to do it. I might not just have the I's and T's dotted. So if we sit down and get a plan, let's run this plan. Would you? Sometimes, yeah, I do get upset because I feel like, God damn, you know what I'm trying to do. Just let me run this program. But while you're trying to run this program, the house still gotta eat, bro. And I'm going through the same thing. The house still gotta eat.
Right.
You still got them bills coming in. So like we talked about it on a previous show.
But you talking about the house got to eat. You talking about money. But at what point do that person supposed to say, okay, look, let's sit down, let's regroup, let's revamp this thing. Let's write these goals out. Let's start 1, 2, 3. We ain't talking about money. We just talking about the plan.
I think that's supposed to be. I think once y'all sit down and y'all talked about it, and y'all okay. For us, I can only use me for an example. I ain't nobody else. Once we talked about the catering business and the food, and we both know how to cook. Okay, now what can we do to? We got step 1 and step 2. We got it started. Now the next stage we need to do is sit down and talk about how we get it all the way.
But you expect that. That's my whole point is.
I'm expecting. Yeah,
I'm
expecting my significant other.
Hold it over there. Did you burn my? Don't you burn them? Don't you burn our?
I'm expecting my significant other to have this plan because if we get divorced, she expect to get half my money, right? So I'm expecting you to come on.
Yeah.
I'm expecting you to come on with half this thought process. I'll be the GM and the coach, but I need a quarterback. I'll be the running back. I'll be the wide receiver. I'll play every position on the team, towel boy. But I'm gonna need you at some point to be general manager. And sometimes it take both of us. Sometimes I might have to step away and let you play owner. I might have to step away and let you play quarterback while I play running back.
Okay, I'm gonna flip the script right there.
Let's talk this shit. Come on, let's get it.
Now I'm trying to get it out. Is it like, okay, what if you go out there and you try this shit, you take a chance and you take a risk and you fumble the ball, meaning the shit you took a risk on, you failed. Or not even fail, it just didn't work.
It just didn't come out the way you planned it.
It didn't come out the way you planned it. The money wasn't right at the time or whatever.
Or you're struggling.
When you fumble the ball, what do you expect your spouse to do? Because when I fumble the ball, we said this in Holy Matrimony.
I fumbled the ball, you fumbled the ball.
What I'm saying is, it's like
we are one. My steps are your steps. Your steps are my steps.
I'm trying to think of what the pastor say.
This is
no. The pastor didn't say we are one. In sickness and in health.
Death
rich or poor. Death do us apart.
Let no man put what God created. Take it agenda or whatever the word exactly word is.
Boy, you just made up some shit. But
I got to meet it.
But what God put together, let no man put asunder.
Thunder, yeah.
Absolutely. So at what point do you say your wife, I'm gonna just put this out of perspective. This ain't no real situation right here. I'm gonna draw a hypothetical deal up. I'm gonna draw girlfriend, wife. Say your wife went out and tried something. She went out and tried a business and invested $10,000-$15,000. That $15,000 gone now. But she went out and tried. She tried what she could, but she fumbled the ball. And now the house is suffering for it.
Question.
I don't know. It's hypothetical.
No, I'm just saying.
So what I'm saying is,
was some peaks and valleys in there?
Yeah, peaks and valleys. Yeah, of course. Any business you start is peaks and valleys.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, at that point, who would you be to your wife or who would you be to your girlfriend? Because that was either her money or y'all money. But now it's no money.
This is my thing.
So what do you do?
I'm supposed to be her. I'm supposed to be her protector, her support system, her provider. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna be mad about that money, but we're gonna sit back. Okay, baby, we lost that 15 racks. This is what we're gonna do. I sat back. I let you run the ball. Now it's time for us to run the ball. Now I seen where we had peaks at. Let's take the peaks and let's take things out that we know that didn't work. Because I've had to revamp my catering business several times in order for it to get off and running.
Right.
So I seen where I made my mistakes. Like right now, y'all know me. Y'all know I'm not good with social media. Y'all know I'm not good with computer type stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm picking that up. She's holding the ball on that for me until I learn to pick it up. But goddamn it, we're gonna get this thing rolling because you have to know your person and know if that's their passion and they got it in them and they're not gonna be happy like you're not gonna be happy working for nobody else clocking on a clock.
Absolutely not.
Okay. So with that being said, you have to know your person and know their passion and know okay, if we go back at this, are you gonna go back at it the same, not with the same fury.
But that's basically coming up with a plan.
Yeah.
That's basically still having her back after she fumbled the ball.
I have a question.
See, hold on, give me 1 second. This is what the conversation about between me and bro. We was talking about after you fumble the ball. And after you fumble the ball, it was like, don't owe you nothing. You wrong for thinking that.
I don't exactly agree with that.
And we were just having a conversation about relationships and about marriage and about how it's supposed to go. And the reason why he was saying that is because at the end of the day, the man is supposed to create the security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The man is supposed to handle the household. So when you don't have when you fumble the ball, you don't have that power no more. Sometimes people go in their shell and be scared to deal with it because now you done made that person insecure.
Okay.
You understand?
I understand exactly
Now
what
you
you're saying.
getting where I'm
the
coming from
insecurity
now?
is kicking in.
Now the insecurity kicking in. Oh shit! I'm gonna fend for myself.
Yeah.
I ain't finna, man.
We got it.
Fuck that. I gotta get my money back right. I ain't finna fuck
I
with
can't
her.
fuck with you like that.
Yeah,
Or I
yeah.
can't fuck with him like that because he done dropped the ball too many times on me.
Exactly. But
we
is
married.
that quitting? Because to death do us part, for rich or for poor.
For me,
I think a lot of people lose sight of that shit.
For me, on my end, you have to know yourself because I know me. I know I can go out here and I know how to generate money. Now, am I good with holding it? Nah, because I spend a lot of money. But I know me, so that's why I give it in turn. I give it to the missus. Hey, baby, take care. Because I know her and I trust her enough to give her that money. If I make 10,
what if it ain't no money to get to the missus?
Somebody got to be bringing some dollars.
I know, but what if it got to that point where you ain't bringing no money to the missus?
Can I ask you something?
What?
Okay. Now I'm not married, so I'm just asking the question.
Stay single as long as you can.
Because I'm just posing the question. Because this is off of
This off script, yeah.
Well, no, this is off of just what I've been taught coming up. So, okay, let's say for instance, you go to do your own business. Mm-hmm. You're married. You go to do your own business, whether she goes to start her own business or he goes to start his own business. You're married, and one of you keep a day job. One of you keep that 9 to 5 to bring money into the house to hold down the house.
Yeah, one of y'all supposed
while
to.
the other one does the business.
Yeah.
And try to get it up and running and yada yada. What I was taught is that because you are one, you have a joint account, that the money is the household's money, and so like you said, if you fumbled. You didn't fumble. Y'all fumbled. It's the household. The both of you fumbled the ball. And
from an outside perspective, what do you think that's supposed to happen at that point?
Well, no. My question is to keep you from fumbling the ball, even though you're running the business. Shouldn't she or vice versa, step up and help the
organize the business?
Exactly.
See,
like be your secretary.
It's a helpmate.
You
It's
wait,
called a helpmate.
You come home. She come home from work.
Organize the business.
That's why
I told you we kind of went
over here.
What he is saying is what I was
we're taking the same road, but down.
What Speakeasy is saying is what I was trying to get out.
Yeah, there's the labor of the business, and then there's the office of the business, all the paperwork and so forth.
Believe me, bro. I believe you because
someone should come in. The one that's not doing the labor should come in and be like, "Well, let me organize
this so you'll stop
losing."
Exactly.
I need to go get all the receipts.
Let me go over the profit. Let me go over this.
Boy, this is the second time in life we didn't agree on this. See, that's why I was trying to go with it, and that's what I was trying. I was trying to get it there.
Just took the long way around.
No, your ass got an express lane and started doing 100.
That's always.
Exactly.
Hey,
that's where I was going with it right there.
But I feel you. It's as you say, we are a team. So if you see me, you see where I'm doing good, and you see where I'm doing bad. It's your job. Hey.
Pull me back.
Yeah.
Reel me back in.
Yeah. Reel me back. Reel
me back in. Pull me back.
You see where they need help. Well, let me help here.
Just like she tells you.
But if they don't reel you back in, and and when you go back in hindsight and look back on it, and you like, damn, they ain't reel me back in. How do you handle that?
At that point in time, it needs to be a conversation in the household,
Mm-hmm.
and egos have to be checked, males and females. She has to check her. It's for the betterment of both of us, me and you. My ego has to be in my pocket, and men, we have egos on certain things, and women do too. They have their egos on certain shit.
No doubt.
They might not show it as much as we do, or be as upfront and boisterous with it, but they have egos. So with that being said, it needs to be a conversation in the house. Hey, baby, we're a team. I want to see you win. You want to see me win. And if we win separately and in our ventures, in the venture we have together, if it comes together and we can get it right, we own it. But can I change the subject right quick?
Thank you, Speak Easy.
You did a hell of a job.
You did a hell of a job, right?
Hell of a job.
It wasn't even political. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Everybody give up a Speak Easy.
You got this guy. You got this guy to understand some shit. But see, I probably wasn't explaining it right because my bro that I was talking to about the whole situation, we always talk to each other about shit, and he kind of was going down the road that you was going down. And I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna ruffle some feathers a little bit. He says that when men fumble the ball and not bringing the cash in no more, they lose their power.
You do.
At the house.
You do.
So, and I didn't disagree with him, but we just shed some light on each other's way of thinking.
You lose that power, but it's up to that woman to be a woman enough to tell you where you fucking up at and still keep it. I'm gonna explain it to you. Some people said like they want grandpa again.
Right.
Grandpa handled all the bills, but grandma knew. Grandpa liked to get out there on Payday Friday, drink that gin or that brown, that Kvasse.
My grandpa didn't do none of that.
No, I'm just saying. Some of them, they knew. They knew their men's weakness. So if he went out there and gambled,
but yeah,
they took. Hey, before you leave out the door, let me go and get that paycheck.
Yeah,
exactly.
Let me go get that check.
Let me go and get that check out your pocket.
Yeah.
Okay. What you got in your pocket? You got 100? Yeah, baby.
That was my grandfather.
I got 100. That's enough for your liquor. Your little. Yeah. She knew he had a little side broad or something playing on the side.
Well, we always got to talk about this.
Well, I'm just keeping it 100.
Yeah.
But she knew her role.
She most definitely ain't giving him $100 to go fuck with his side broad.
That's his because she know he gonna end up in the gambling shack.
I'm just saying you are not finna get me in on this show.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm gonna keep it one. No, but I ain't okay. Let's take the side broad out. She knew he was finna go. He finna go eat big. He finna go. Drive around to the club.
Yeah, it's the weekend.
It's the weekend. Yeah. He gonna end up at the gambling shack.
Yeah,
but like I had to tell a female in my family. Now you accept the money when he come in from the gambling shack and he got them big dollars in his pocket. You accept that money, right? Now if he lose on them dice, you got to ride with it too. That's where you got to know your spouse.
And there you go. And we're gonna end that segment of the show with that right there. That's the best way to put it.
Ambush. I know a little something, y'all.
That's the best way to put it. You've been to change subject. Now, I never did this part. In the Lab Live podcast, man, since we rolling, I don't know how many minutes we in. But I got my boy Speak Easy to my right.
Good evening.
And I got my boy Ambush to the left.
What's the deal, people?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, all that good old shit like that.
Yeah, we just did a whole other show. We didn't even
get into introducing ourselves.
Yeah, we didn't get into the introduction. We didn't get into the Happy New Year thing. We've been out for like
damn near a month.
We've been out for a month since we did the live out of Dream Wings last month. We've been out for a whole month like we rich niggas around here. We ain't by far.